Now I am going to unbox the Seasonic M12II bronze modular power supply, which is 520 watts, and it is supposed to be NVIDIA SLI ready, although I wouldn't go more than maybe a GTX 660 in SLI, since it's a pretty low power supply. And if you want to go full-blown SLI setups, you might want to opt for 700 watts or more. And yeah, let's see the box. So it has modular cables, which is pretty cool. So let's just open it and see it for ourselves. So yeah, there's what it says. Japanese brand capacitors and blah blah blah, more stuff. And yeah, and a picture of the power supply itself. So let's get on with the unboxing. I chose this power supply since Seasonic usually makes great power supplies, and they are the OEMs of a lot of other brands which they claim to make, but actually Seasonic makes them. And they use high quality components on at least all of the power supply that I've seen from them. So I chose this since I got it at a discount, which is around, I guess, 20% discount. And this cost around a CX600 from Corsair when I bought this because of the discount, which in my place this thing is supposed to be really expensive. So I chose this. So here's the modular cables. It's got a nice Seasonic bag, which I think is reusable for the cables. So yeah, there's a lot of cables here. I don't think I'm gonna go into much detail about that. And there's the power cable, and this is the power supply itself. It's a black power supply, all black, even the fan. And there's a nice Seasonic logo in the middle of the fan. This is the ATX 24-pin connector, and there's the 8-pin connector for the CPU. Yeah, and there's also the 6-pin, 8-pin again, 8-pin connector again. There's two of them. So yeah, I think it would be better if they instead put a 6-pin PCIe connector instead of another 8-pin, 4 or 8-pin CPU connector, since you don't really use two 8-pin connectors on a power supply of this caliber. So these are the modular cables, and let's take a look at this first. This seems to be the connector to the power supply, and this seems to be a Molex connector right here. Just pretty cool design actually, and it's all braided in black, which I think is pretty nice. And there's this is the what is this? A 6-pin power connector for PCIe. And there's the SATA connector. There's also the Molex connectors again. And there's the PCIe connectors again. Which is 2 6-pins and plus 2 pins. And more SATA connectors. And this looks like a fan connector, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's like a 4-pin fan connector.